Yeah, as long as it's not a fix. The tropical storm fix. It would be a little bit of relief on top of what they need. Hey, we still have an hour left. If you've got a question, a burning question, send it our way. Hashtag WUTV. You can even ask us who got more mosquito bites.
Let's stick around for a second day. Hail taking aim at the Intermountain West on the way. Who's at risk for possible tornadoes deep into the night? Another hour of weather underground comes back in just 60 seconds. Currently in our area, 58 degrees under cloudy skies. Coming up in this hour, weather underground.
Dangerous days to come. The threat of severe weather increases this week from the Rocky Mountains to the Carolina coast. We'll break down who's at risk and when.
Plus, after the storm exits the Carolinas.
Hi everyone, I'm back. Just doing a little bit of a test stream, and thought I'd let you know that a few things that I want to update. As you can see, I don't have all my monitors turned on, and because we don't have any chasers out right now. I do have one from the media side, but nobody's on anything. Sorry I've been absent, but there just haven't been any storms. So, give me a moment, I'm still getting things set up here. Trying to get it all published.
Right now, so we'll keep our eyes trained on this one, see if anything pops out of this. We've had a couple of tornado warnings across Mexico.
Very similar to what Dr. Forbes, was describing. Get it all about that low-hanging layer cake.
You see what happens here.
I like it.
We get something to pop here. It'd be interesting to see. The cameras are pointed right at it. Right? Yeah. One of the best.
Yeah.
He's a good follow, by the way, if you're on social media, so go ahead and check him out.
We're going to continue to watch his camera. Let's show you the radar.
I'm glad to see all of you all too. Really missed being around. Right now I'm only pushing 6 of the 10 monitors, and that's only because there's no sense of running the other 4 if I don't need to.
Quite a bit of damage. We could be watching for some damaging hail today out of these storms. 2.5 inches in diameter. Computers estimating.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Clovis, New Mexico.
Then we look at the areas of rotation.
Thanks, Christine.
This would be the area we'd be watching for.
I don't know about looking any better. I've been pretty busy with all kinds of different things around here, as some of you, it's on my personal page, might have seen. I've been doing some other things behind the scenes. I'm hoping to be able to work with the Stormfront Freaks here before long. I sent them a little promo. And also Pluggable, the company that allows me to have all these monitors all hooked up to one PC. I'm going to be doing a promo with them and working on a sponsorship from them.
There's a tornado warning here in Korea Roosevelt County. Once again, a look at that and know what's that. That's the storm, yeah.
Probably south and west of Clovis and kind of rural, and then it was looking southwest towards the storm. Paralleling.
I want to show you guys something that enjoys watching radar. But if you're watching radar out in New Mexico, I want to show you guys a little something here if I can bring it up. Okay, this is off of Clovis, New Mexico radar site, which is actually the Cannon Air Force Base. See these storms all along this line here? Actually, the closest radar site to a lot of these storms is actually Albuquerque, New Mexico. But look what happens to this storm cell when I click on Albuquerque, even though it's closer. That's because just on the east side of Albuquerque, New Mexico is a mountain range that's about 14,000 feet. And the radar site can't see it. This is a bad area up here in the northeast corner of New Mexico. So I switch over to Clovis, and there's that same storm cell.
So there is a serious spot for what's happening where it's right there again today. Now, what months will we see the most payoff report? It's actually May and June, so right in the heart of it right now. We're averaging close to 3,000.
And for those of you who's had some issues today over on our stormviewlive.com, we're actually upgrading to a new server. So just hang tight. I've got the chat finally back up. They've been working on that part of it all day. But we're doing a major upgrade to the stormviewlive.com servers.
As early as tonight, better chance on Wednesday. Let's take a peek at the forecast. Now we get into more populated areas, including Oklahoma City, Fort Worth.
Okay, I want to scoot down here to the one that's Tor warned. That's near Clovis. I'll show you what that looks like on reflectivity. Mid and upper level jet stream winds out of the southwest, cold front moving east, that large upper level disturbance and all of this triggering some stronger storms. So this thing's been brewing for quite some time. Man, I wish we had one of our chasers there. There's a couple people streaming not far from there, but we don't have any of our chasers in that area. By the time we get into the afternoon, scattered thunderstorms developing across Texas and Oklahoma, eventually working into Arkansas. Actually, everything has already been moved over to our new server, Aaron. So they're just working out the bugs. Now let's look at the velocities on this thing. The screen's going to go black for you for a little bit. For some reason, it takes a while before it loads this up.
Severe weather is certainly in the cards, and some of these storms could produce heavy amounts of rain. The Houston down towards St. Louis on Thursday. It's going to go black for you for a little bit. Cincinnati as well. Right now, starting to shift just a little bit more. We get low-level winds that generally come in from the south or southwest here. Cold front that drives in as well. Upper-level jet stream winds causes a little bit of wind shear in the atmosphere.
There you can see where the red and green comes together. That's the area rotation in it. When I check normalized rotation, it's not really that strong, but this thing does have some good rotation in it.
There you can see where the red and green comes together. That's the area rotation. 8 degrees on Thursday, Friday.
And I'm not seeing any debris signature on it. Actually, the area rotation's on the back side of this storm. I would rather see it over here on the front side.
A lot of the southeastern cities could see things turn stormy for your Friday with spotty hail, damaging winds, and even an isolated tornado. Moisture close to the north, so you're going to feel that humidity, that cold front moving east, even a storm front over the Carolinas. Nashville, Thursday night thunderstorms moving late Friday. It's going to be your stormy day with those.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah, I missed all y'all too.
Into Friday night. How about a place like Atlanta Friday, early Friday night?
And everybody else that's on the chat.
And Saturday forecast. Right?
All right, what's still on tap tonight on Weather Underground? Well, Mom's Nor'easter, Joe Adrian, and Firestar.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah, I missed all y'all too.
Just in time for Mother's Day, a wet and
since I'm not working tonight.
will take aim at the Northeast. We're going to show you where you need to move your Sunday brunch plan.
I'm mainly doing this as a test and letting you guys know that I'm still alive, still kicking, still working. Let me see if I can bring up a little video that I did from yesterday.
I'm mainly doing this as a test and let you guys know that I'm still alive.
So give me a sec to get a scene loaded up here.
The thunderstorms are starting to see if I can bring up a little video. Will we see tornadoes before the warnings have been issued across the state?
So give me a sec to get a scene loaded up here.
Now get 0% financing for an average $11,506 in total value.
Hey, Scott.
1500 Bitcoin crew cab.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you, go ahead and play this little video I did from yesterday showing you my system and what I'm up to. Of course, y'all know the 4-rack. There on those two monitors, I was watching some streams from a couple people out in Colorado and actually watching the Weather Channel yesterday. That monitor on the far right, that's actually my new security system computer. Setting up a security system where I live. And there you can see where I was watching 2 different radar sites, actually 4 different radar sites. But that shows you all the 10 computers set up with the, or the 10 monitors set up. But I also have the security computer going now because of some things that's happened locally here. I had to set up a security system, and I'm working close with the landlord about that. Air conditioner, no, not yet, Debbie. But that's okay. The person that was living upstairs that is no longer living here, they don't need no air conditioning up there. And, you know, I've got an air conditioner, so in the window, so I'm staying nice and cool here.
No longer living here. They don't need no air conditioning up there.
I'm probably not going to stay on here too long. Let me show you GR Earth when it loads up. You can kind of see it's getting late in the day, so the clouds ain't popping like they normally do. Yeah, there's several chasers in the Clovis area, but none of them are ours. Doggone it. I got one guy over in Oklahoma that's streaming right now. But you guys can kind of see the cloud structure here for the eastern New Mexico area. Hi, Sarah, Jody, Karen, Ethan. Thank you, buddy. Something that I did find out today. Allison House is going to be adding some availability for me to be able to get the new GOES satellite, which is GOES 16, formerly named GOES-R, and get some really high definition live. That's like only 1 minute old. I'll be able to get some fresh satellite views here shortly. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks I'll be able to do that. Over on my Weather fan page, I've been posting some of the GOES 16 videos, and you can see how much higher resolution that is.
Heads up, everyone listening close. May start with this contested north of Columbus, but
Scott, tour warnings today, yeah. And they've all been in New Mexico. Actually, I've got one still on the board that's southwest of Clovis, New Mexico. It's not looking all that great, though. I mean, it's got a real big hail core in it. 2.5 inch hail, 100% severe. Of course, only about 50 to 70% of that might hit the ground. So whenever you hear me when I'm talking to our chasers, and I'll say, you know, a certain size of hail, and I'll give a number and say severe. That's the severe possibility, and which, like right now, is 100% possibility of severe of 2.5 inch hail. But you know, I'm looking at over 1,300 feet, so only about 50 to 70% of that will actually hit the ground. So just because you hear me say it's 2.5 inch hail, that don't mean that's what's going to hit the ground. Seeing about 69, 70 dBz on this this storm. Let me bring it back up for y'all.
Maybe some spring cleaning inside again. If you want to take
that really dark blue there in the center, that's showing 69 dBz. And when I point on the hail core, you don't get to see what I get to see, but it's showing it's still 100% severe at 2.5 inch. So you can say that, you know, somewhere around inch and a quarter, inch and a half probably might hit the ground.
Boston Saturday night is raining for you, and then we get into Sunday, Mother's Day itself, and a lot of storm seats, especially New England, up against the rain, the wind, the cold, the clouds. So we've got a lot to be dealing with as we head out about this weekend. If you've been looking for a weekend to just
Thanks, Justin.
hang inside, cover up the windows, take a lot of naps,
DBZ, well, to try to explain DBZ, you know, real simply, the higher the DBZ number, the stronger the storm is. Especially in the core. So when it gets up there in the mid to upper 60s or higher, that lets me know just how concentrated and severe that core is. I won't go into technical details. And I see they extended the tour warrant on this thing. Yeah, a lot of people have been struggling to find, you know, a chaser to watch. I mean, we've got some excellent chasers. Let me get me back on here. We've got excellent chasers on our team. On our SVL media side, we've got over 80 members, probably closer to 90 right now. And but our SVL chasers like Nathan Moore, Ryan Myers, Matt McCune, they can't get out there and chase like, you know, Kelly and Randy did. And you know, they've got jobs, they got lives, they got families. They will be getting out and chasing, so be sure to check them out. They're all excellent guys to watch. They don't mute their streams. You can hear them talk in the background. You'll hear me talking to them on our Zello channels and over their stream. It's just that they can't get out there and do like Kelly and Randy did. Very few people's got that kind of money to be able to go out there day after day. Yeah, we have in my book some of the best chasers in the world. There's a few that's not on our team that are really good too. I wish they was, but yeah, just hang tight as the weather pattern starts to shift. Hopefully over the next few days we'll have some chasers out. Yeah, Keith, Nathan Moore, yeah, he just graduated. He's been going to college for meteorology, and Hey, Becky. Yeah, I'm glad Zello's back working again today. People started freaking out last night, and that's the second time in the past year I've actually seen it happen on Zello.
We are the Addiction Network. And if you have a problem, drugs or alcohol, you need to call the number on your screen. Yeah, I'm glad Zello's back working again today. Addiction is a disease. You can't go it alone.
Yeah, Brandon Clement's on, but you won't see him on Severe Studios. He's actually tied in with somebody else, not on our team. And he does not stream on Severe Studios. He streams over on their platform.
Yeah, Brandon Clement's on, but you won't see him on Severe Studios. He's actually tied in with somebody else, not on our team.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stream more and more. Hopefully we got something to chase, because you know I like streaming when we got somebody to get out there and get on these storms.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stream more and more. Hopefully we got something to chase. I like streaming.
Weekend recharge is we want you to unplug and get lost in the water.
Currently in our area, 58 degrees under cloudy skies.
Yeah, while I'm bringing up the different radars, thanks, Christine. I'm kind of watching our StormviewLive.com chat and seeing how the progress is going there.
Wednesday, cloudy skies. Slight chance of a rain shower. High 76. Winds lightly. Wednesday night. I'm kind of watching.
Well, I'm doing some other things in the background. Starting to get a little bit of a normalized rotation, or what I call NROT. And that's right in the area where the red and greens come together. So we're starting to get a little bit tighter rotation on this thing.
Tornado warning continues for Curtis County, and this is now in that tornado warning till 6 o'clock Mountain Time. The storm is introducing some really big hail in the area. Maybe over 3 inches in diameter, and we've had some rotation already a little bit. Take a look at the velocity on this. What this does, takes out the rain, takes out the hail, and just looks at the wind. Where you have the green and the red next to each other, that shows you where wind is going toward and away from the radar. Where they're next to each other.
I see Mike Bettis is describing just the same thing that I described to you, except they typically don't talk about NROT or normalized rotation.
Are now winning out on this one.
Like that's what's weather.
3 inches in diameter. Mike Bettis is describing the same thing that I described.
Not another game in this run. It was so emotional, so good. And something about it, it's all that ended up with hypothermia because the bathroom was so cold. And was soaking wet.
And another thing that I got to start trying to keep an eye on, I don't have it set up here to bring up tonight, but we're getting into hurricane season, and so that's something else that I keep an eye on with WSB3 is the tropical storms.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see hurricanes need so many things to come together in order for them to form. You know, there are so many reasons why they don't form in many ways, but this one is
voice in the background. Yeah, you might be hearing a little bit of the Weather Channel going on. You guys can't see it on this shot, but clear to the right of the screen is where I'm watching the Weather Channel at. Got Mike Bettis and Dr. Navarro on there. Yeah, y'all that follow Kelly and Randy, please don't give up. Keep an eye out for our other chasers. And, you know, they're working harder and harder to be more like Kelly and Randy as far as talking with the public and and trying to reach out to the fans and that. They've been really working hard when they're out. Yeah, I don't have a spare camera that I can actually put on my head and show you around. I love doing behind the scenes when we actually got chasers out there. It kind of makes it more enjoyable for you guys to be able to watch me and the chasers. Yeah, I wished I could bring up the Weather Channel on here, but it won't let me. It doesn't like it at all.
All right, when we take a look at the named storms that we've had this time of year, there have been some out there. It's not unprecedented to have them in May, but early days.
Yeah, that thing's still showing a 3-inch hail core on it. Rotation's not quite looking as good as it was. It's actually starting to get a bowed out view to it. There's one area right in there. Let's look at Enrot. Nope, nothing there. Actually, when I look over here at Enrot, see that big blue line there? That tells me it's blowing out. Look over here at spectrum width, and you can kind of see the same thing right in this area. It's starting to get the starting to look like it's trying to blow out. I'm going through my different modes on here. See what I see. Let's look at echo tops. Only showing about 32.8 thousand feet. It's about the highest peak that I see on this storm, so it's pretty low top storm. Only showing about 32.8 thousand feet. About the highest peak that I see on the storm, so it's pretty low top storm.
Yeah, it's 0% confidence. Visit cp.com today. The average family's hectic home. It's raised 1 daredevil, 2 dynamic DIY duos, and an entrepreneur named Sharon.
All right, folks. Well, I think I want to call this chase. Just wanted to get on here and do a little test and see how things are working, since I haven't done it in a while, and kind of touch base with y'all and let you know that I'm not give up whatsoever. Kelly and Randy would not want me to give up, and I'm not going to. Just waiting for a good chase. So you guys kind of hang tight. We'll see what happens over the next couple days. Today's only Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday's looking pretty good. I think tomorrow is going to be more in like Central Texas, Central Oklahoma. I haven't really looked at the models. Thursday is going to be like Eastern Oklahoma and Texas. Actually, tomorrow, most of Kansas is actually in a hot spot. So, and I know we got a chaser in Kansas. So, anyway, keep an eye out for tomorrow. I'll paste something over on my Weather fan page. And glad y'all joined me tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. God bless. And we'll catch you on the next chase. Something over on my channel and special prep, because all you see DNA in your story. Glad y'all joined me. I appreciate it. Y'all just care. God bless. I need to protect yourself. Catch you on the next. I'm gone. Just ship me to the lab.